Okay, hi everyone, my name is Suirun. The topic of this video is about the employee retention. Employee turnover has always been a problem faced by human resource managers. A common definition of employee turnover is the loss of talent in the workforce over time. But this video is only for volunteer turnover. Volunteer turnover refers to the resignation of employee based on their own decision rather than the employer decision. So in this video, we are pointing out the factor that cause employee to leave the organization and clarify what measure can be taken to retain the employee. Okay, next. Okay, first let's see the reason for employee turnover. According to the Matters COVID-19 Poll survey, the most Malaysian respondents reported a higher turnover rate, particularly at the mid-career level than in previous year. Employee discontent with compensation was cited by most employers as the leading cause of turnover, followed by limited career advancement. So from this, it can be seen that reward and a lack of career development are the main reason employee leave the voluntarily. Okay, first is reward. Reward include the compensation, salary, and performance. The reward organization offer reflect how much they value their employee. So if the company are slow to improve employee benefit and pay increase, it show a lack of concern for the employees. Organizing unfair reward can also cause friction between the employer and employees, and when the friction becomes too great, the opportunities arise that can lead to resignation and termination. In addition, higher salary elsewhere have also lead to staff turnover. Most employees think they are worth more than they actually get paid. So this causes the discontent and force them to resign. Okay, second is the lack of career development opportunities. When aspiring employees find themselves in job without learning any new skill, they feel the danger of being replaced at any time. So this leads them to leave and look for organizations that can advance their career opportunities. So the lack of career development opportunities is not only the inability to learn the new skill, but the difficulty to obtaining the promotion opportunities. If the company is running well, but the effort of the employee, whether materially or in other aspects, always fail to receive due to the recognition, it will lead to employee turnover. The other reason that lead to employee turnover is the organizational culture. Organizational culture is an organization set of shared attitudes and value, goal, and practice. Organizational culture help employees understand the organization goals and align their own career goals with them. So conversely, the employee who lack belief or understanding of their employer goals are more likely to have the low job satisfaction, negative attitudes, and low engagement. So therefore, organizational culture is one of the reasons for employee turnover. Okay, that's all for my part. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Zichuan. So I'm going to briefly about the way to retain the talent. So every organization is vying for the top employee. What's the reason for this? This is because the exceptional employee make a significant difference. But it is, despite large pay package, attractive salary, and generous incentives, your top employee decide to leave. So we are in the midst of work revolution, globalization, and the rise of artificial intelligence, coupled with a new generation of consumers who crack a more personalist and intuitive brand experience, and forcing company to rethink their approach to talent management and acquisitions. So the worker with the adaptability, technical literacy, and people management skill to keep them up to speed with the trends are in great demand. But today employees are struggling to keep them. So what a way to retain the talent, to attract the elite talents, generous benefit and compensation guarantee are frequently used. When you consider the cost of employee turnover, through this ways seem irrational. So as a result, creating more effective training and development program is the most obvious option to boosting staff retention. Despite comprehensive planning, I have business leaders every day who are still attempting to achieve their objective. The major issue is that many programs are not built with user or employee in mind. Company has spent the majority of the career focusing on user-centric design concept, which means putting the user first to ensure success and comprehension. Fatigue staff development require the same mindset. So while the training is frequently required when implementing new ability to people, it's merely the initial step toward a more distant goal. The most significant change, in my experience, occur not through formal program but in little moment in the workplace. So in the job learning chance, they are tailored to people's specific need and difficulty. It may appear hard to deliver this level of individualized training to every employee. So this is my part. I pass to my next member.
Hello, lecturer. My name is Hao Xian. I want to present about how training retention talent. First, the training objective is enhance their sense of identity with the organization, strengthen the connection and team energy between employer and employees, confirm the employee and company are work together. Next, training for the sales department employees to improve their sales confidence, because sales employee always mean reject and answer. Being rejected easily lead to giving up. Okay, next. Some company can subsidizing staff to further study. This training can improve employee knowledge and skill, and also can provide a better direction in the realization of the company's strategy goals. In this training can retain talent through contract and make employees feel valued by the company. Okay, this is all my part. So I will pass to next member.
Okay, so my part is about the rewards. Okay, so the rewards are an incentive and encouragement for every employee. This can motivate employees to contribute more to the company. Compensation can also guarantee the safety of employee and various interests. Employee benefit which can attract the employee to work which the benefit is suitable for them. Okay, so for example of the rewards, companies should provide bonus to each employee to thank them for their hard work for the company over the past year, such as give employees an extra month's salary. For the sales department, company can provide an attractive sales commission and incentive which to stimulate them to work harder. For example, the target for salesmen if reach 15K, they can get the 10% of the commission. If achieve the 20K, they can get 15% extra commission. So this will push them to work harder to achieve and get a commission. This could help to stimulate salesmen and increase more efficiency for the company. Next is allowance, such as petrol allowance and perfect attendance for every employee. Furthermore is profit sharing. This is a reward eligible employee compensation plan of a share of company profits. The company puts a portion of pre-tax profits into a pool of funds to be distributed to eligible employees. This motivates employees to work hard to improve the profitability of the company. It also reinforces commitment to organizational goals. Next. Okay, so this one is about the impact of compensation. There are many types of compensation way for employee. First is purchase the insurance to protect employees, such as accident insurance, which will protect the salesman appear in any accident when they are running sales. Next is provide MC, let's call the medical certification for every employee. Everyone might become sick in random days, so they need rest and see the doctors. So company needs to provide the leave for the employee which sick and have a doctor's certificate certifying the illness. Okay, so next. So last is about the employee benefit. For example, the company provided a free gym passes for every employee to have exercise, free swimming pool pass, some entertainment for their employee to enjoy the benefit. Because some work will bring some stress for the employee, so those gym, swimming, and other entertainment will help employee to release their stress from work. This also can help the company to maintain the relationship of the employee with the company. Okay, so next, pass to my next member.
Okay. So for the last part is the conclusion. My name is Xiong Kai Jie. So for the conclusion, the company should propose the corresponding solution from 3 aspects. The first one is the external marketing environment and the company internal construction and the talents themselves. So companies should take care and make sure that the in terms of the human resource strategy planning and the competitive salary level and the reasonable talent recruitment and the talent themselves. So to sum up, there are many reasons for the employee retention of the enterprise issue. So, however, as long as the reason for employee resignation are analyzed carefully, no matter what reason it is, some measurement can be taken and solved. So the key is to see whether the company is willing to solve it or not. Okay. Therefore, both the employer and the human resource management should pay attention to it, taking the resignation application submitted by the employee seriously. So, and take the reliable measurement, whether it's the financial or spiritual, to retain the outstanding talent, to fundamental to improve the company performance. That's all for the presentation. Thank you very much.